Well, I keep saying it, I keep getting shocked in nature. I mean, I've been a gardener now for coming up to 40 years. So it's not, I'm not going to show you something that I didn't know. It's just that it keeps shocking me. It just keeps, it's just amazing. This is an apple tree, and as you can see, there's buds coming on it. It is living. Look, I'll just snap a few off. It's coming down anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But look, it's all fresh green. It's all got buds on. All the buds are coming on. It had apples last year. They weren't great, but it hasn't been looked after. But it did have apples on. It had quite a few apples on actually. So you've got all that, all these buds all coming on, and then you've got this one that's laying down. But the reason why I say it's coming down is because it's split. And then I thought to myself, okay, I'll take this one off. This has all got buds on as well. I mean, look, they're all the buds are green, all healthy buds. I don't know, you know, about the tree, but these are all living. So all this is living. These are even the water shoots shooting up. And then when you look at the tree, it's split, which is fair enough. But when you look inside it, there is nothing in it. You can actually see the ground. If I can see, I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but I can see the ground, and there is nothing absolutely in the tree. But you see this one's it's just moving. I don't know if you can see that. If I move that, the tree's moving, but yeah, it's just splitting. But there is nothing, there is not, look, there is, and yet there is still energy in those branches, in those buds, and there was apples on it last year. Amazing, still amazing, even, you know, after all this year's gardening. Oh well, see you on the next video. Just thought I'd share that with you. Granted, it hasn't got as much blossom on as these others. I mean, these are absolutely full, but look, it still has got it on. It's still growing. And yet there's even new shoots growing here, look. And yet when we look at the tree, like I showed you, because this is a month later or so, I mean, there's nothing in there. I can actually see the ground through there. So there's nothing in that trunk, but something's keeping it alive. I mean, I'm not a tree surgeon, I'm a gardener, but I do know a tree grows around the cambium layer, just under the bark, the phloem and the xylem tubes. Takes you know, food up and down, but I don't know if the centre is just for structure. That's, you know, that's one thing I don't understand about the trees, I must admit. But I'm surprised the tree can live without a centre in it. Well, it looks like there's an ant's nest as well. There's absolutely hundreds of them there. You can see them on the camera. So they're having a munch. You see that? Anyway, yeah, I'll do another one later and just see if we do get any apples that are decent. I mean, these all need pruning, but they're not paying me to do that. It's just not going to happen. So yeah, okay. I'll probably see you later on when the apples are on the tree. Well, I'm back doing the garden, and all these apple trees have got apples on. And 2 weeks ago, when I come to do the maintenance, I was going to video this apple tree again and just show you that it had loads of apples on. And as I come round with the mower, I noticed, and I can kick myself, because it's probably the weight of all the apples that has pulled the tree down, because there was nothing in it. That's the whole point of the video. But it's holding on, literally, on a little shoestring. Well, that's not literally, because that would mean it's actually a shoestring, doesn't it? But it's literally just, there's nothing there. It's even through there, look, a gap. So it's this little bit here. But this was 2 weeks ago it was down, so I wasn't even going to continue with the video. But I've turned up this week, and these apples seem to look like they're still growing and getting a little bit bigger. So we'll just see what it's like. I can't move it, I can't do anything yet. But if that still survives now, that would be the most amazing thing in nature that I've ever seen in 40 years gardening. I mean, I know things surprise you and they grow when they shouldn't grow and grow where they shouldn't grow and everything like that. But there's nothing left of that tree. And yet it still wanted to put blossom on. It still wanted to put fruit on. and it has done, although the weight has pulled it down. There's absolutely nothing holding it on. There's nothing in there. So okay, I'll wait another couple of weeks or whatever, you know, a few weeks, and we'll see if the apples do actually grow. I will be amazed if they do. Well, there's no two ways about it, they're definitely growing. I mean, look at these, you know, they're getting on. And there's some apple trees here that haven't fell down, and these apples are only the same size as them. Plenty of apples, but they're no different in size. So nature, again, as I say, unbelievable. There's nothing there. I don't even know how it's surviving. So there you go, nature at its best.